Hey guys, Wayne here. My chicken eggs have been incubating for 7 days, so today I want to check their progress. Now normally I would just candle them by using a flashlight, but I got a wild hair and created my own candler, so I wanted to show you guys that first, and then we'll get into checking the progress on the chicken eggs. Okay, so I've taken an old butter bucket and lined the bottom with foil and cut a hole big enough to go over the socket of this lamp that we don't use anymore. It's I think we got it at the dollar store years ago, but I thought I would repurpose it for this candling experiment. I've wrapped the sides of the bowl or the bucket in black construction paper that my daughter let me use, and so what I'm going to do is just put that over the top like that. Shove it down over the socket, and we are going to use this CFL bulb. Okay. Then I've taken the lid and I have lined the bottom with black construction paper and the top with white. And the only reason I put that white paper on there was because it shoved the paper down in that hole and it'll seal the light a little bit better. So that's what I'm going to use. As you can see, it brings out the light pretty good, and not hardly any of the light escapes from the side of the bowl. That does a little bit, but so that's what we're going to use. Let me get the eggs set up, get my incubator over here so I don't lose a whole lot of heat, and we're going to check a few of them. So okay, this is an egg that was just gotten out of my chicken house today. I don't know how well the camera is going to show it, but from where I'm seeing, I can see that there is no kind of growth. I can see the dark spot for the yolk is resting right about here, but other than that, there is no sign of growth. So what I'm going to do now is swap it out for one that has been incubating for 7 days. This is the first egg that I put in the incubator, so it's the one we're going to check. Now hopefully you can see this, but right here, I'll tell you what, let me get my pen out. Right here is the clear spot, and right here is the progress. That tells me that I have got a baby chick in that egg. So the white is here and the yolk would be here if there was no progress. So this is a baby chick. Now let's test another one while I've got everything open. This is the second egg I put in the incubator. And you can see progress. White, baby. Let's just keep going. Yep, that one's progress too. And looks like 22. And just for reference again, I will show you this egg that I pulled out this morning that has not had a chance to start growing yet. So I have 22 eggs that are officially fertilized and growing. So I have 22 eggs in the incubator that are showing signs of growth, and that's wonderful. Does that mean all 22 are going to hatch? No. And even if they did hatch, does that mean that 22 biddies are going to survive? Not necessarily. I mean, it would be great if they did, but typically in these type of incubators you get a 50% hatch rate. I'm hoping for 75% because I have been keeping up on the temperature and the humidity, and I have been taking care of them as good as I can. So hopefully I get a little better than 50%. But I am getting signs of growth, and that also means that Elvis, my rooster, is fertile, and that's great. Now, in my previous video, I said that this was the only way I knew how to see if he was fertile, was to throw the eggs in the incubator and see what happened. And at the time, that was the only way I knew. But I have since learned that you can crack open a fertilized egg, look at the yolk, and there's something called a bullseye, which is like a little white bullseye on the egg yolk. Also, you could look for a little red dot inside the egg yolk. Now, I'm not an expert at that, but I invite you to research that on YouTube. I'm sure there are plenty of videos out there that would explain that. But as for me, my experiment is working because I have 22 eggs in the incubator that are growing, and that's great. So, day 17 will be my next candling because that's when I'm going to pull them off of the egg turner. And then, of course, I'm going to take you guys along with me there, too. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.